Hello, hello. Welcome back to the Simulacrum. Oh man, I should have referenced to YouTuber. Alright, well, here we go. Hey people. Ksilisab here. I'm gonna review Kulstar now. There's a lot of Kulstar fans out there. Some people told me, hey, you review Kulstar, please. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Kulstar came out with Harpak, which is one of my favorite primary weapons. And that's why I'm gonna give it attention today. I got a couple Rivens and a couple builds. This one is my Riven, unrolled damage multi-crit chance, pretty good considering this thing is sort of decent at crits. No negative though, but yeah, pretty much a 8.5 out of 10 Kulstar Riven, just given to me for free, you know, casually. Thank you, I think, Monochromatic for giving me this. I'm pretty sure she gave me this. Anyways, this is a gas build. Gas build's pretty good for Corpus, but here we have another Riven from my boy Singi. Damage multi-electricity negative impact, and the impact is negative 100%, which is very, very juicy, and I like it a lot. So yeah, on top of removing impact completely, it increases both damage and corrosive damage because it has electricity in there, so it makes it really status viable. So yeah, this is one of those rare explosive weapons that can pretty much handle heavy targets without much of a problem. So yeah, make these guys fuck off. Give me one single 130 heavy gunner, and let's see how that do. I'm gonna fucking... Alright, there we go. A third of her health's pretty much gone, along with some of her armor, and so you can just yeet her out of existence with 3 shots. I'm pretty sure I've done it before with 2 shots. I can't seem to manage that all the time, as you can see, but yeah, you can get that. There we go. Oh man, almost. Alright, I'm gonna yeet her the old-fashioned way. Fuck out of here. Oh man, I love that. Should have screamed yeet. Man, alright, maybe next time. Let's... So, as you can see, it's a little impressive for this one single heavy target. It's still impressive for 8 of them, but it's a little bit worse, you know, because we gotta spread around the shots. And since this thing can't really be aimed all that efficiently, you know, you're not doing any headshots, it's just relying on armor removal and the 35,000 damage along with crits to just do the job, you know. Alright, so let's look at the stats again, I guess. This looks like 35,000 no, that's 36,000 damage. And look at the crits, like 36,000 damage with amazing crits and very good status. If this wasn't a blast weapon, an explosive weapon, I would really use it a lot more. If it was a shotty, this thing would be amazing. But what can I tell you about it? It's an explosive weapon. It'll fucking kill you if you're not careful with it. It'll just absolutely just delete your ass. You can't even put cautious shot, this useless piece of shit mod. This thing was introduced not too long ago, and it could only be described as a Band-Aid mod that is so bad that it's just comical. Like how little do you have to know about your own game to release this mod? Like, please, 12 capacity on top of just not enough self-damage removal, and it removes total damage as well. Like, what the fuck? See, look, I have 35,000 damage. You remove 90% of that, it's 3,500. It's still gonna fucking kill me. Not to mention, it's gonna crit, and it's gonna status my ass. It's gonna obliterate you, pretty much, even if you equip Cautious Shot. And that applies for actually most explosive weapons. So, a real fix for self-damage would be not to make a stupid, worthless Band-Aid mod, but just turn self-damage into not being instantly killed, but getting a hard knockdown with a magnetic proc instead. And that is also huge punishment for shooting yourself with the explosive weapon. but that's gonna it's gonna motivate people to use explosive weapons more, which are a really kind of cool niche. Not to mention the fact that if somebody stands in front of you, if I see a guy using a Kulstar, I have the most insatiable reflex to stand in front of him and absolutely blow his ass up. I really, really like doing that. And people like doing that on me as well. So yeah, a fix for self-damage would be very much welcome for the entire Warframe community, I believe. So yeah, the best way to kill somebody is to make them use explosives and then stand in front of them. So yeah, lens users, beware. If I catch you using a lens, you're dead. So yeah, not much to say about Kulstar. I'll be completely honest with you, because it's just a high damage sort of machine. And here I have a gas build, 75% status with my Riven. It really does not work against armored targets. The gas sticks are just too minuscule to do any real damage, but it works against these Corpus guys pretty well. It can kill them mostly, as you can see. Not the most impressive results as far as gas procs go. Like, I can generate much more insane gas procs. Let me just go ahead and because you need headshots, all right. Let me see if I have a gas build right here. Oh yes, I do. But I sold the mod that was really critical for that. Fuck that. Let's go ahead and make something that does gas really well, like this thing. Zoinks Scoob and Skoinks Boob. There we go. That's pretty much a gas build. I'll show you how that does compared to the Kulstar. See, we needed a couple shots for a heavy gunner. Look at this. Oh wait, I forgot that scroll up was not. Look, I can pretty much generate the same exact amount of, insane gas procs using nothing but a feeble Harpak, which was released along with Kulstar in the Uranus update, when Uranus got its own tile set. Pretty sure. The Tubemen update? Yes, pretty much Tubemen, when Til Rhaegor was reworked. Yeah, pretty sure. So, see, they have similar patterns. And yeah, they're both pretty much viable weapons that aren't being used at all. I know that's definitely a thing for Harpak, because look at the disposition on it. It's insane. And it's definitely a viable weapon. It's completely usable, yet you never see anybody using it. These are both my Rivens, by the way. So, Kulstar, what else do you need to know about it, really? Is there anything I forgot to mention? Not really. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot some people in a real mission. Let me just pop on the teleport stick. I can't teleport otherwise. And see you on the other side. But we have arrived. I remember when I said see you on the other side half a second ago? That was I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This whole teleport stick thing, it's a fraud. I'm actually using the power of editing videos to create the illusion that I'm actually teleporting, whereas I'm not. I'm just going into a mission. That's a fun fact. Don't tell anybody that, okay? So, level 80 infested boys. They die. Big surprise there. This is a survival cool flood. And boy, do I hate this tile set, especially for survival and floods. So this is just a mixture of everything that I hate. Let me roll out of that shit. Look at how well I cleared out that corridor. That was pretty good. Ow. And that's the thing that I was talking about. You really can't avoid killing yourself unless you're some hyper tanky freak beast of a frame. which I definitely am not. I'm a lame fucking Vauban that has nothing going for him. Except for a min-maxed build that's optimized for kicking ass. This is a pretty good Vauban, but I'm not saying Vauban is a good frame, because he ain't. Let me hit you with that easy 100,000 damage. Ow. Alright, I've had enough of this bullshit.